How's it going? How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we're going against Devin from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. It's the best place to be for Pokemon battling right now. Let me know who you think is going to win based on the teams you see on screen right now. And please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's jump into the game. And the battle begins. So Devin's going to lead off with Cynthia the Garchomp. Nice and shiny, and it's gone right through the ground again. As we led off with Pincurchin. It seems like every single time we have a battle, the Pokemon on the other side of the field sinks through the ground. But it's fine, I guess. It's fine. It's not game breaking. It's fine. It's fine. So this is a great matchup for my opponent. They've done a good lead here because my team doesn't match up very well against ground types. I need to sort that out. I'm probably going to throw Corviknight on the next team because Corviknight's a really good Pokemon. I'm thinking Great Tusk is probably the best bet. They are probably going to go for the Stealth Rocks expecting the switch, but it's absolutely fine. The Garchomp, look at the way it looks down at my Pincurchin. That's pretty cool. So we're going to go into Great Tusk real quick. There we go. As they go straight for the EQ. We should be able to tank that, though, because it's only a Garchomp. There we go. See? Easy taking that. Nicely done. Nicely done. So, looking at their team, they have no real good switch into close combat, so I'm going to go ahead and go straight for said close combat, because I think that's the best way to go, to be honest with you. Nice and shiny Garchomp, though. You know, you can actually kind of tell it's shiny as well, a little bit in this game. They are going to withdraw the Garchomp. Are they going to go into Armor Rouge or something like that? I'd imagine they went over switching. They're going to go into America, which is, of course, the Braviary. So Braviary comes in. It's going to take close combat like an absolute champ. Just watch. There we go. Takes it like a champ. And it is a flying type. And we have got defenses lowered. We no longer get Ice Shard on this particular one. So I'm thinking we switch out here. I think our ultimate switch is going to be Gholdengo. They probably go for a U-turn expecting the switch, but it's absolutely fine, to be honest with you. There we go, going to withdraw our Great Tusk, and we're going to go into Gholdengo. Gholdengo is a pretty awesome switch into Braviary. It's immune to normal, it's immune to fighting, it's resistant to flying. It's a pretty good Pokemon, to be honest with you. Go Steel's decent typing, to be fair. Right, okay, so what's our next plan of action? Make it rain or Shadow Ball? We could expect them to go for a U-turn here and go for Shadow Ball, expecting the switch into Armor Rouge. That'd be great. I think we go for Shadow Ball expecting the switch. I'm pretty sure they switch out here, right? They are going to stay in and go for a Brave Bird, which is fair enough. It does a decent chunk of damage to us. Recall's going to be a BR. And we're going to go for a Shadow Ball, which is obviously going to fail. I really thought they would switch there. I really did. But I guess in hindsight, Make It Rain is still a good move to go for. So I'm going to go for Make It Rain, expecting them to stay in. They are just going to stay in. They've got the Tailwind up, I guess, so they're not really bothered anymore. As there goes down the America. I suppose in hindsight, I should have gone for a nasty plot there, but it doesn't really matter now. The Braviary is out of the way. They get a free switch into their Garchomp. And the jobs are good, really. In comes Freezagon, which is, of course, Baxcalibur. No questions asked there. This thing gets outsped, and we can go for Make It Rain. Gholdengo is looking good right now. Gholdengo is looking real good right now. So let's go for the Make It Rain and see what happens. They're going to go for a knockoff. They outspeed us somehow. Oh, wow. I didn't think that got... Oh, it's a Zoroark. I just got Zoroarked. I just got Zoroarked. And they've got Tailwind, so they outsped us anyway. I think I've just got Zoroarked, haven't I? I'm 90% sure Baxcalibur does not get that move. That is a real shame. So now that we know that it's a Zoroark, do we go Cyclizar into U-turn? I think we go Cyclizar into U-turn. I think Cyclizar into U-turn is fine. That thing really just Zoroarked me. Just really Zoroarked me. I can't believe it. Let's go for a U-turn. Right, they're going to withdraw the Freezagon, which is absolutely fine. They're going to go into probably, I'd say, Garchomp. Yes, there's the Garchomp. Garchomp comes in. This thing is going to take a nice and powerful U-turn to the face. There we go. Nicely done. I wasn't about to play around with that Zoroark, to be honest with you. And they're not rough skin, which is interesting. So it's more of a sand-orientated one, which is interesting. Or they just haven't gotten the ability patch yet, which makes sense because they're hard to get. You got to do 6-star raids for them, and it's quite hard. So anyway, let's go into our Iron Bundle real quick. We've got a free switch into it, which is always nice. Iron Bundle is a beast of a Pokemon. Hopefully we can get some good action going with this. So, let's go for the Freeze Dry real quick. There we go for the Freeze Dry. They don't really have a good switch in anymore. And down goes the Garchomp, so that's perfect. So we're going to see a sweep from Delibird. Iron Bundle real quick now. I hope that'd be great. We have lost the speed, of course, from the Quark Drive, but that's absolutely fine. In comes Freezagon, which is, of course, the Baxcalibur. Yeah, that's the one. Let's terrestrialize fighting and just get rid of this thing, because even if it's Zoroark right now, is still going to get bopped in the face by a Tera Blast. So we're in a decent position here. There we go. Going to go into Tera Fighting real quick, and we'll go for that nice and powerful Tera Blast. And hopefully we can get a KO on this thing. If it's Zoroark, it's definitely going down. There we go. Tera Blast Fighting. Let's do this. Boom. As we don't quite get the KO, thanks to the Focus Sash, which is a real shame. Is it a Zoroark? It is a Zoroark. I knew it. As they're able to go for whatever they want right now. They go for the Focus Blast. Luckily for us, we're a fighting type, so that's not going to get the KO. Absolutely brilliant. As we're able to go for a Freeze Dry and hopefully take this thing out, unless it has Sucker Punch. I don't think it'll have Sucker Punch, though. No, it has Knockoff. It's going to have a special Dark Stab, and it'll probably have U-Turn. So, down goes Zoru. The Zoroark. Damn. Okay, Iron Bundle's coming through for us right now. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. In comes Astrid, which is, of course, going to be the Armarouge. So, we've got a choice to make here. Do we risk the Hydro Pump? I'd say we risk the Hydro Pump. I think if we lose Iron Bundle here, we haven't lost. We haven't necessarily lost if we lose Iron Bundle here. There we go. Go for the Hydro Pump. We do unfortunately miss, which is a real shame, as they're able to go for a Calm Mind. Interesting. So they're actually Calm Minding up on us. Banking on us missing the Hydro Pump, clearly. Which is absolutely fair, because, I mean, it worked out for him. As we're going to go for another Hydro Pump, but hopefully we can hit this time. I know Armarouge does have decent health and special defense, so we should get... No, we don't get the KO! We don't get the KO! As now they've activated their weakness policy, it looks like. Yep, weakness policy. Oh, my lord. Wow. And they're going to go for a Psychic and take us out, so that is a shame. That is a real shame. We've just let them set up. So Armarouge is looking terrifying right now. Armarouge is looking really terrifying. So, with that in mind, we could go into Kingambit. We could go into Cyclizar and outspeed it and go for the knockoff. I think Cyclizar wants to come in here because Great Tusk will die. Kingambit, we can't guarantee they won't go for a Calm Mind. Expecting the Sucker Punch. So, getting a knockoff off is going to be really useful against this thing. There we go. Go for a knockoff. Take out the Armarouge, which is absolutely amazing. What a terrifying Pokemon that could have been. If it was a bit faster, it'd be better. But unfortunately, Armarouge and Ceruledge are just not as fast as they need to be. It's a real shame because they're such cool Pokemon as well. In comes the real Baxcalibur. And this is where things get terrifying. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to Shed Tail. I'm going to Shed Tail, and I'm going to get myself into Great Tusk. They're going to Terrestrialize, which is amazing. What kind of Terraform are we going to see here? Are they Choice Scarfed or something? They're Dark. Interesting. So they're actually Terra Dark. So they're still weak to fighting, which is great to know. It's absolutely great to know. They're going to Terra Dark as we go for a Shed Tail real quick. And we're going to get ourselves into our nice and powerful Great Tusk over there. So we'll go into Great Tusk because Great Tusk is just the best switch right now, really. When you look at what we've got on our team, I think Great Tusk is the best switch. So we'll go into Great Tusk. Hopefully we're going to see a Dark type move being used here. Should be amazing. We're going to get a substitute up, of course. They go for a Dragon Dance. That is terrifying, but we have got a substitute up, so we're not too bad. We're not too bad. Substitute's going to make this much better for us. Let's go straight for the close combat, and hopefully we can get a takeout on this. They do hit the Icicle Crash, which is going to break the substitute, of course. But luckily for us, that's all it does. And hopefully it doesn't flinch us. It doesn't flinch through substitute, does it? I don't think it does. Yes, we can go for the close combat and hopefully take this thing out as we do. Wow, that was a big threat out of the way. It got a Dragon Dance up and everything, but we're not falling for that again. No way, Jose. As now, all we've got left to tackle is the Lycanroc. And I haven't seen Lycanroc Midnight form in battle yet. I'm curious to see how it looks. I think it'd be really cool. So in comes Grim, which is, of course, the Lycanroc Midnight form. It's nice and shiny as well. I love it. You'd love to see it. We'll go for a Headlong Rush and take this thing out, hopefully, unless it's got a Focus Sash and counter. There we go. We actually outspeed as well, which is interesting. And take it out with a Headlong Rush. I'm guessing... Oh, no, the Rocky Helmet as well. Wow. I'm guessing they were going to try and hit us with a counter on the off chance they lived, but it just wasn't going to work out like that. Then again, Great Tusk is just really fast as well. It's got a decent speed stat. So, GG, Devin. That was really fun. It came down to the wire, really. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord server. And with that being said, I'll see you in a bit.